Meg is hands down the most miserable main character in Family Guy. Not only does she get bullied non-stop, she's also been killed multiple times, usually by her own family, especially her dad, Peter. So today's video is all about the many times Meg has bitten the cartoon dust. Number 1, Killed by Peter, Season 6, Episode 7. Remember that episode where Quahog gets absolutely drowned in non-stop rain? Even in a flood, there's still a guy biking around to stay in shape and giving interviews like he's in a motivational poster.
What do you do for a living?
I work in accounts receivable at Quahog Insurance. It's not too demanding, the pay is good, and it's a great way to stay in shape.
The joke? He's got colon cancer eating him from the inside, but hey, too positive to quit now.
It's rectal cancer. It's slowly eating away at my lower insides. It's a quick process, both painful and untreatable, and it's a great way to stay in shape.
Since some neighborhoods are about to go full Atlantis, the city evacuates people to the Quahog Stadium.
Why do I have to stay here?
We just think you'll be safer.
But my house is dry.
Here's a blanket. If you're looking for a bathroom, it's all around you.
The Griffin house starts flooding, but Peter's top priority isn't his family. It's saving a signed picture of Dean Cain, naturally.
Hey, is that Dean Cain on that park bench? Oh, God.
Water fills the first floor, and Chris immediately treats it like a free indoor swimming pool.
Hey, Chris, come here.
What? Why?
Just come here.
What is it, Dad?
Does it feel like the water suddenly just got warmer?
No.
Oh, that's right. It's pee that makes it warmer.
The family has to evacuate now, but before leaving, Peter tells Meg to run to the kitchen and grab him a beer, because of course he does.
Meg, you're a good swimmer. Go get it.
What? But Dad!
And for God's sake, do not be afraid to make me a sandwich while you're in there.
Meg gets tangled in the fridge, drowns, and chaos ensues. Peter finally pulls her out, and Stewie blurts that she looks worse than Andy Garcia with a conjoined twin stuck on his shoulder.
So, do you maybe want to go in the other room?
Sure, sounds good.
Oh, and shoulder guys going with you.
Rick, shut up.
Hey, bitch, want to suck on my tooth?
Yeah, that ugly twin who keeps ruining his flirting game. At the hospital, Dr. Hartman casually jokes that Meg's brain is basically on ice.
I mean, your daughter's in a coma. What? Oh my God! Did you hear what I said? Brain freeze! Oh my God! Oh, that one is going in the Christmas letter.
Peter has a full guilt meltdown, remembering all the awful things he's done to his only daughter, including that one time he literally shot her.
I feel like I've never treated her as well as I should have. Hey, Meg, you got something on your shirt.
Hi, Dad.
He swears that if Meg survives, he'll treat her like a princess for the rest of her life, which, in true Family Guy fashion, lasts about 5 minutes.
'Cause I've been a worse father than Abraham.
You want to tell me what the that was?
Number 2, Shot by Peter, Season 7, Episode 16. In this ridiculously over-the-top episode, we jump into Peter's past life as Griffin Peterson, the so-called founder of Quahog.
The founder of the city of Quahog.
Now wait a second, Cool Runnings. We learned in school that Miles Chatterbox Musket founded Quahog after he was saved by the magic clam.
It opens with Peterson successfully proposing to Lady Redbush.
Oh my God, yes! Yes, I will, Griffin. Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Did you do it? I did it.
Who looks exactly like Lois, because subtlety is illegal in this universe.
It's so good to see you. I'm so horny. Kiss my hand.
One day, while the happy couple is strolling through town, they're spotted by King Stuart. The king takes one look at Lady Redbush and decides, yep, she's mine now.
I'm going to have him exiled to the farthest corner of the world, and then she'll be all mine.
Why is he such a jerk to everybody?
Because he has a very small penis.
So the evil royal has Peterson arrested and exiled to the middle of nowhere. He then lies and tells everyone Peterson is dead.
But I'm supposed to get married today.
Oh yeah? Where you going for your honeymoon?
That medium-sized hill?
Wrong! Seize him!
Snatches Lady Redbush for himself and throws a wedding faster than a Vegas drive-through chapel.
Oh, look! There we go! Oh, look at them jostling each other around. Oh, they give each other a hard time, but they're friends.
Is that a real show?
No, it's somebody's making a joke. Forget it.
Meanwhile, Peterson and a group of exiles are stuck on a ship to the New World.
I got caught pleasure in myself to a painstakingly etched engraving of the wife of Bath. What'd you do?
I slept with an underage virgin to cure my puff penis.
After months of seasickness and questionable life choices, they finally land on an island, and Peterson proudly declares, "This will be Quahog."
We're gonna build a new settlement.
We'll have a happy new life and we'll have equal rights for all. Except blacks, Asians, Hispanics, Jews, gays, women, Muslims.
He gives a big inspirational speech about building a place where everyone is equal, except, you know, some people. Yeah, turns out this dream city is very much for pure white folks only.
And I mean white, so no Italians, no Polish, just people from Ireland, England, and Scotland. But only certain parts of Scotland and Ireland. Just full-blooded whites. No, you know what? Not even whites. Nobody gets any rights.
Family Guy, ladies and gentlemen. Time passes, Quahog becomes a booming, fast-paced colony, and Peterson gets a new wife, Meg.
Boy, that was fantastic. You must have had a lot of practice.
No, not really. I've been saving myself for marriage.
We should probably open up some windows.
But Lady Redbush, heartbroken and furious, finds out Peterson is still alive and sails across the sea to confront him.
Then I saw that I'd missed a spot, and I was so worried that the whole thing wasn't clean enough. So I went back and started washing it again, and sure enough, I'd missed another spot. And there was a clump of cornmeal under the rim from when I made breakfast.
Shut up, Meg. I prithee, shut up.
And right when the long-lost lovers reunite, poor innocent Meg ends up taking the ultimate cartoon bullet. Because in this show, destiny always has Meg's name on it. Number 3, Blasted into Space, Season 11, Episode 9. Remember when Chris goes to space camp at the Kennedy Space Center? Yep, this is the same episode where Peter and Brian try a sensory deprivation chamber and end up body swapping like it's a discount sci-fi movie.
Things got crazy so fast!
Chris's very first class is a total nightmare. The teacher dumps a mountain of physics books on him, and Chris immediately feels like he doesn't belong, like a random guy sneaking into a Japanese tech company to steal secrets.
Security is launching a full-scale investigation into the genealogy records of every single one of our employees. This man will be found, and there will be dire consequences.
Too bad about that Chinese guy, huh?
After a few days, he breaks down and calls Lois, crying that he wants to come home because everyone there is annoying. Even the robot is roasting him.
Hey, you've got something on your shirt. Joke complete.
He admits he's not smart enough to stay and begs his family to come pick him up. It's almost a sad moment, until Peter calls Lois in the exact same emotional state, basically having his own meltdown.
Lois, I'm at the gym. I hate it here. I want to come home. Everybody's so mean, and there's this one guy who follows me around and calls me fat.
The Griffins rush over to rescue Chris, and Lois gives him a pep talk, reminding him that everyone makes mistakes. Like that time Peter brought an elderly prostitute home and traumatized Stewie for life. Classic parenting advice.
This ain't mileage, this is experience.
Not interested.
Listen, just so there are no surprises, don't be scared. My stuff looks like someone spilled an apple pie in my lap.
Ugh, yuck.
Before they leave, Chris gives the family a tour of a spaceship, and Peter is weirdly proud that his son isn't completely useless.
A week ago, we call him stupid, and now he's giving tours of the space shuttle. Negative reinforcement. That's the key. Right, stupid?
Oh, I'll do better.
But bringing a baby onto a spaceship? Yeah, bad idea. Stewie accidentally hits the launch button, and the ship blasts straight into space.
Oh my God! Everyone strap yourselves in! Stewie, hold my hand!
No, thank you. I prefer to die giving you the finger.
Everyone panics, except Brian, who thinks this is the perfect chance to find out what it feels like to stick your head out the window of a rocket.
Yes! This is the best version of whatever's so enjoyable about this!
Peter worries they'll be stuck up there forever, missing his beloved bar, while Stewie says he'll miss that waiter who keeps thinking he's a tiny clown.
Yes, I'd like the chopped salad, please. And could I get no onions on that?
I've got a few connections in the back. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, that's funny. If there's one onion on that salad, you can forget the $1.80 tip you need to live.
Chris apologizes for putting them all in danger, and then Mission Control calls in, tells them to relax because the ship is on autopilot, and casually adds that they're now famous, which is great news, except their house got robbed by Consuelo while they were gone.
No, they might be dead. They also might still be alive.
He's okay, I take.
Peter suits up, floats outside to admire the beautiful universe, and of course pulls up YouTube to watch comedy in zero gravity.
Damn it. Ha! Stupid drunk bitches.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Meg gets thrown out of the spaceship. By who? None other than the scheming little genius himself, Stewie.
Hey, Brian, check it out. Meg's poking around the cargo hold. I'm gonna give her a little scare.
Number 4. Killed by her clone, Season 15, Episode 20. In this episode, the wives team up to prank their husbands, and Lois pretends to be a long-lost daughter, calling Peter out of the blue.
Hello, don't say anything about the 1998 Oscars. I'm watching it now.
No, my name is Rebecca. You've never met me before, and probably don't even know I exist, but you're my father.
Naturally, Peter spirals into full panic mode. You see, back in the day, he donated sperm, and this call sends him on a secret mission to the sperm bank, until Lois catches him in the act.
Peter, what are you doing here?
Lois, I'm just, shopping. Yeah, I'll take a large sperm, please. Nice going. Now you've ruined Christmas.
Peter confesses that right before the wedding, when he was short on cash and still living that dial-up modem lifestyle, he sold his swimmers.
Wow, that's pretty good.
You've got mail.
Lois admits the call was just a prank, which makes Peter blow up and start yelling, disturbing all the poor guys in the private rooms trying to donate in peace.
You guys argue elsewhere? You're making it tough to finish in here.
No, fight louder. Call her a bitch.
Peter says he's only there to make sure the bank never gives out his info to any of his biological kids.
Hold on, Peter. I'm sorry I tricked you, but if you do have a child out there, isn't it only fair to let him or her meet you?
Lois, on the other hand, thinks it's only fair they get to meet their Father of the Year. So Peter signs the agreement, proudly declaring that doing a good deed feels great, just like that time he was a life coach for Kid Rock.
Wherever there's a fight in a Waffle House, I'll be there. Now go. People need a concert to go to after the water park.
The next morning, a girl who looks exactly like Peter shows up at the house, leaving Peter and Lois completely stunned.
You're what? Holy crap!
Yeah, I hope you don't mind the drop-in, but the sperm bank said it was okay to contact you.
But the real shock? It's not just one. By Peter's very scientific head count, there are about 150 of them on the lawn.
Semen.
Ha-ha! Oh, sorry, wrong house.
Clearly, Peter's genes are on a mission. Every single kid looks like him, especially the legendary Chin. Lois happily welcomes them all and decides to throw a massive party that night.
Aw, we'd love that. Wouldn't we, guys?
Yeah, absolutely. You said it, babe. Yeah, Chinese Peter, very hungry.
Peter still doesn't believe they're really his kids, until they all demonstrate his one true superpower, next level farting. Mystery solved.
I've never felt proud of any of my children until now.
And at that party, the moment we've been waiting for finally arrives. Meg's clone appears, announces she's here to replace the original and become the real Meg.
Wow, you look exactly like me. Yes, I'm not actually part of sperm donation thing. I'm your secret clone. We have been orphan blacked, and you soon will be dead.
And the second she finishes that dramatic speech, poor Meg drops dead on the spot. Family Guy logic at its finest.
Meg, where are you?
I'm right here, Mom.
Number 5, Shot by a British Kid, Season 12, Episode 21. Remember when Peter and Chris go full chaos mode and break the family TV? That means Stewie can't watch his favorite show and he completely loses it.
I want to watch it downstairs on the big TV. I want to watch my show.
He screams, throws a tantrum, and even punches Meg in the nose just to vent.
Ow! Screw you little turd!
What's all that noise? Oh, do you want a hug from your big sister?
Ow!
In a dramatic, baby-sized existential crisis, Stewie wishes he'd never been born.
Oh, come on!
Yay, double wishes! 1, 2.
Then does what any rational genius infant would do. Hops in his time machine and goes back to break up Peter and Lois before they can even make him.
All right, that'll be 10 cents. Chris, pour the man his lemonade.
I can't! The lemonade tricked me and got away!
Lemons are God's children!
After one last evil mastermind move, dropping Peter's secret adult magazines at a Goodwill and triggering a massive fight, Stewie successfully erases himself from the timeline.
I've got to tell you one thing. You know that song I wrote you for Valentine's Day? It's an Eric Carmen song. I completely ripped it off. Ah, Oh, now I feel better.
He's reborn into a rich British family. At first, life seems fancy and fabulous, until his new brothers start making his life miserable.
You are a poopy head. And you, shut up.
Stuart, I think your mouth is better at taking things in than spewing them out.
They're not clueless like his old family. These kids are mean.
Jack. What is that other word?
Stewie ends up basically raised by the butler, sleeping in a cold crib with nothing but a dusty 19th century pistol for company.
Why isn't Mommy tucking me in?
Oh, hush, love. You're born now. That's the end of all this mummy nonsense.
One accidental trigger pull later, he shoots the upstairs kid's cat. The furious boy challenges Stewie to a duel the next day, because, you know, Britain.
Who dares to shoot the bow tie off my cat? We duel at dawn!
I'm just a baby!
So am I!
Lonely and miserable, Stewie realizes he actually misses the Griffins. Luckily, his British dad is an Oxford professor with a lab.
Morning.
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 So Stewie starts building a brand new time machine. After a narrow escape from getting caught, he meets his past self and explains how terrible this fancy alternate life really is.
Besides, you shine among these dullards, like Bob Weir in The Grateful Dead. That joke's for one of our crew guys, Maddie. He loves the dead, and he's not doing so well. We love you, Captain Trips. Hang in, bro.
Together, they fix Peter and Lois's relationship and restore the original timeline.
I love you, Peter.
Oh, I love you too, Lois.
Stewie says goodbye to his British self, who immediately gets crushed by a falling stage light from Peter's public access TV show. Dark, but very on brand.
You've been a good friend, and you as well. Ah! Damn it! Help me, Stewie! Lift it off! Ugh, that looks really heavy. It is, and it's incredibly painful! Please help!
Back in the real timeline, Stewie is thrilled to be home. And then, the moment we've all been waiting for, the angry British kid tracks him all the way to Quahog for revenge over the cat.
Coward! I have found you!
Ah!
Oh my God, Stewie, you okay?
Quick, somebody call an ambulance!
He fires, and completely misses Stewie, accidentally shooting poor innocent Meg instead, because of course Meg takes the bullet.
We gotta take him to the hospital right away!
Guys, I'm all right. I think Meg...
Oh my God, he's delirious. He's talking nonsense. Quick, everybody in the car!
Number 6. Meg Vanishes, Season 12, Episode 13. After the Patriots lose 10 games in a row, Peter and the guys decide the only logical solution is to go find God and demand a refund.
Mario Williams, you scored the winning touchdown. How does it feel to beat the Patriots?
I'd like to thank God and a jury of my peers who are both responsible for me being able to play today.
They start searching around Quahog, fail miserably, and then fly to Nashville to ask Carrie Underwood for divine directions, where they randomly bump into Taylor Swift standing next to a fake version of herself, because why not?
And there's Taylor Not So Swift.
I broke up with a birthday cake.
Ugh, we went on like 2 dates. Carrie admits she's met God's son Jesus, but when they press her for God's address, she dodges the question, and the guys leave crushed.
Hey, you know I don't like you talking to other guys.
I'm sorry, Jesus.
Whatever. Give me $40. I want to get a Toby Keith hat.
Refusing to quit, they head to Greece and climb Mount Olympus to question the gods. There, they meet Kronos, the god of time, who for some reason hands them a gift basket, so Peter immediately dubs him the god of gift baskets. Comedy gold.
So, are you also the god of gift baskets?
I don't know. You tell me.
Rosewood mango candle? Kronos?
I know. It's 4:30, by the way.
Next stop, Jerusalem, the birthplace of major Western religions. Instead of finding God, they see a bunch of people arguing in the street.
Oh, God, why is so hot parking downtown? Who gets married on a get off these bad feet ailments?
Who instantly go silent when Joe flips a coin. Awkward.
Oh, somebody take a picture.
Before they leave, their bus gets blown up. Terrifying, but somehow they all survive.
Wow, that was super loud.
Still chasing Heaven's customer service line, they go to India, the most spiritual place on earth. One look at the chaos and dirt, and Peter confidently declares, yeah, God's definitely not here.
God is not here.
Defeated, they return to Quahog until Death himself shows up and takes them straight to heaven. Even there, poor Joe is still disabled.
Welcome to heaven. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Handicapped is still a thing up here? Oh yeah, you're like this forever.
Quagmire is amazed that everyone in heaven uses a different towel. God explains that heaven doesn't provide towels. You have to bring your own. Peter can't believe he made it into heaven at all, considering he couldn't even qualify to referee a kid's baseball game back on Earth.
They won't even let me umpire Little League games anymore. Strike two! And Ricky, you have got the best ass on this field.
Getting straight to the point, Peter accuses God of sabotaging the Patriots. God casually admits he did mess with their luck, which completely shocks the guys.
I'm locked out of my room again?
Oh, yeah, go directly to the boss. Don't even try to ask an employee.
You gotta lock the doors in heaven?
One guy lost a laptop and everybody went nuts.
God promises to let the Patriots win again if they can make Bill Belichick laugh. It's a struggle, but Joe finally cracks him up, and God keeps his word.
Come here, you!
Get off me! Get off me!
What the hell?
God's mildly autistic. You can't touch him, especially on the head.
Back home, Lois is stunned that Peter went through all that just to help his football team. Peter sheepishly admits he also asked for one more thing, that poor, unfortunate Meg be erased from the show entirely. And just like that, poof, Meg vanishes.
Oh, I asked for one more thing.
What's happening?
Don't look at her. Don't look at her. It's okay. Just go with it. It'll all be over in a second.
Number 7. Chris snaps Meg's neck, Season 15, Episode 7. This one plays out like a twisted parody of the classic novel Of Mice and Men. The characters have different names in the episode, but let's be honest, we're sticking with the Griffin names for emotional damage. Chris and Stewie show up at Peter's farm looking for work.
Listen, we're looking for field work, if you need any extra hands.
Well, 3 of our guys did just get squished, so we just might. Come on in.
Before they can start, they have to go through an interview, which already annoys Stewie because, come on, it's farming. What skills do you even need?
Have we pulled an object off a plant and placed it in a burlap bag? Yes, I think we understand the nuances of this profession.
Chris proudly introduces himself as a guy who likes killing animals and classic women. Stewie just stands there blinking in concern.
I like to kill animals and then a lady.
I got a good feeling about you guys.
While they're working, Peter happily shows off a litter of newborn puppies. Chris immediately squeezes one to death. Yeah, that was definitely Brian's distant cousin or something.
Okay, just don't give me the dead eyes over there, because I've already been killed twice in the other 2 stories, and I don't want—
Puppy!
Ah, fuck!
This puppy doesn't work.
Moments later, Quagmire shows up with his girlfriend, Meg, and starts a fight, telling Chris and Stewie to leave because this is apparently his karate training spot now.
Well.
As you can tell by the well, he's the bad guy.
Meg, playing the role of a flirty wife, tries to seduce Chris.
Fruit has seeds you can pull out.
Hey, Hodor, stop coming on to my slutty wife.
Quagmire jumps in and even uses karate to attack him, but Chris's freakish strength shrugs it off like a gentle breeze. He easily counters and crushes Quagmire's hand, because of course he does.
Oh, damn it! I tucked my jeans into my boots.
I'll get you, you stupid giant moron.
That night, Chris sees Stewie all dressed up to go out and assumes he's heading to a bar to hit on girls. Stewie awkwardly admits he actually likes boys.
Wow, maybe you'll meet a pretty lady to get married to there.
Yeah, well, that's the idea.
Which leads to a series of painfully innocent questions from Chris that leave Stewie completely speechless.
While you're gone, can I touch myself?
Again, you don't have to schedule that with me.
After Stewie leaves, Chris goes to the horse barn, and there's Meg again, trying to seduce him one more time. She's genuinely impressed by Chris's raw strength, especially those legendary hands.
Well, hello there. If it isn't the sexy imbecile.
Oh, hi. Sorry about what I did to your husband earlier.
Yes, that was quite a hand job you did on him.
And starts getting way too into it. Unfortunately for her, Chris isn't the romantic type. He's the Of Mice and Men type. Mid-flirt, he snaps Meg's neck. Fade to black. Classic Family Guy tragedy served with a laugh track.
I'm not gonna lie to you, you're wasting your double entendres on me.
I want you to destroy me.
Okay.
Number 8. Assassinated, Season 16, Episode 13. In this episode, Stewie steps into the role of Sherlock Holmes, with Brian as his loyal Dr. Watson, and they dive into a full-blown mystery. It all begins on a beautiful day in a bustling city, where Holmes, thinking like a dramatic, overly theatrical genius, becomes oddly fascinated by a hard-working chimney sweep.
It's all dirty in here.
I don't care. Keep going.
Shouldn't I wear some sort of protective suit?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I do, but our friend Bartholomew went in lots of chimneys in the 80s, and now he's sick.
While Holmes and Watson are chatting in the street, news breaks that the Queen of England's crown has been stolen. Holmes immediately deduces that the thief is none other than Professor Moriarty, the so-called Napoleon of crime.
Crown jewels stolen. Another one bites the dust, says Queen. And coming up, Russia and Prussia still named basically the same thing.
Holmes believes Moriarty's criminal empire is falling apart, but there's no way he's going down quietly. Mid-deduction, Holmes gets distracted by a comedian named Benjamin Hill, because priorities.
Oh, that'll be funnier when he's older and slower.
To track down Moriarty, Holmes and Watson board a ship heading to America. Holmes insists that if they're on the right ship, Neil Diamond must be on board.
September morn, we danced until the night became a brand new day.
I really hoped he'd be singing America.
And finding Moriarty turns out to be hilariously easy, because the genius criminal is literally still wearing the stolen crown. World's dumbest thief, Holmes notes.
How did you know it was me?
When I see a man about to go on a sea voyage and not wearing a topcoat, with no watch fob, and whose spats are not fully buttoned...
And the jewels hanging out of my hat?
Yeah, and the jewels hanging out of your hat.
Moriarty suddenly pulls a gun and fires at Holmes, but thanks to Holmes's galaxy brain, he not only dodges the shot, but redirects the bullet right back into Moriarty. Case closed.
There was no luck involved. From the angle you were aiming the gun, I extrapolated the path of the bullet and triangulated the deflection point.
Is this speech for me? Because he's dead.
Fun fact, the Queen is played by Chris. Yes, Chris. And he looks exactly as ridiculous as you'd expect. And of course, the Queen's court jester is Bill Cosby, because this episode is allergic to subtlety.
Well, you see, the children of today are wearing their pantaloons so low, gazoozle, you can see the first 3 layers of their undergarments, zazzlefoozle.
Holmes returns the crown and asks to be knighted, only to find the Queen fast asleep.
Come now, Holmes, you're not...
Sometimes the bigger ladies take a little longer, you see.
Holmes announces his retirement, and Dr. Watson prepares for his wedding to a beautiful woman played by Lois.
Come, Watson, the game is afoot.
Afoot?
Starting, beginning.
Well, then just say that.
Enjoying all the old-timey jokes? Don't worry, next week, back to a normal episode.
And finally, we reach the moment we've all been waiting for. Meg, cast as a street worker in this story, is brutally taken out by Holmes's old enemy, Brute the Scot.
Can't ignore the evidence. All his victims were prostitutes whose names began with the letter V. This one's name is Veronica, as evidenced by this satin softball jacket that bears her name.
As if playing that role wasn't rough enough, she gets killed in dramatic fashion. Then Holmes and Watson literally bounce on her stomach to play the bagpipes. Dark, absurd, and painfully Family Guy. Number 9. Stewie vaporizes Meg, Season 23, Episode 2. It's Christmas time, and Stewie writes a sweet little letter to Santa, asking for presents like a good boy.
I demand the blouse Timothy Chalamet is wearing in this photo. I don't know where it's from, but you're Santa. I trust you'll figure it out. I would start at Balenciaga, but I'm not telling you how to do your job.
Brian immediately calls him out, saying there's no way Stewie isn't on the naughty list, considering his long history of trying to kill his own mom and his most recent almost victim, Chris.
You lured Chris to a remote cabin and tried to drown him because he used to sleep with Rupert.
Crime of passion, no jury would convict.
You cut the course at that 5K.
Stewie tries to defend himself, but Brian comes in with receipts. Faced with overwhelming evidence, Stewie panics and decides he needs a full-on redemption arc before Christmas morning.
Jesus is gonna love my gift.
Mine too.
Yeah, me too. Hey guys, I'm just gonna pull in here for a minute, just to see if they have a bathroom and whatnot.
So he does the unthinkable. He gathers up all his guns and throws them in the trash. He even thanks Brian for helping him get back on the path of being a good boy.
You pointed it out, and you were right. I'm in your debt.
Are these guns from Rick and Morty?
Yeah, they had kind of a fire sale over there.
While dumping the weapons, Stewie and Brian discover that Peter is still wearing diapers. Merry Christmas to them.
Look at the size of them.
Well, if they're not yours, then whose are they?
It would behoove you, gentlemen, never to mention this again.
Over the next few days, Stewie goes full positivity mode. He compliments Brian's car, congratulates Chris for losing 5 pounds, and even forces himself to say something nice to Meg.
Chris, have you lost weight?
I put on 5 pounds since yesterday.
Oh, you wear it well. And Meg, wow, you look like one of your 3 rashes is clearing up nicely.
He's convinced he's escaping the naughty list, especially after tipping a Starbucks employee $1,000 to change their life.
So, how's it going to change your life?
Oh, it's not. I'm the CEO of Starbucks doing an undercover boss. This is going straight to union busting.
Oh. Well then fine. I'm going to start going to Coffee Bean.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
The next day, while Stewie is drafting another email to Santa, Meg walks in holding a gun she found on the street.
Mom, I found something weird in the driveway next to one of Dad's giant diapers.
It would behoove you.
My vaporizer!
Stewie instantly recognizes it as one of his weapons and lunges to grab it, shouting that it's not a toy.
Get off me, Stewie!
Meg, that's not a toy!
In the struggle, Stewie accidentally triggers the laser, and poor Meg gets instantly turned into a pile of ash.
Oh no, Meg! No!
Number 10, Thrown Out of a Castle, Season 22, Episode 9. The Griffins are decorating the house for Christmas, and Lois asks Peter to help. Peter refuses. He's too busy watching his all-time favorite holiday movie.
Time for my favorite holiday movie, Frosty the Snowman, where a hero takes a little girl into the woods and then brags that he can disappear whenever he wants.
When he suddenly realizes the TV is gone, he completely snaps and takes his rage out on Brian with a flurry of punches.
I must be dreaming, which means nothing's real.
No, Peter, stop. You're not dreaming.
Yeah, and why was that your first move?
Lois explains she sold the TV to get money for Christmas presents. Peter starts trembling with fury. No TV? What is he supposed to do now? Exist?
This rageful anger calls for alcohol. Where's Brian?
Obviously, he goes shopping at Gap and buys the blandest shirt in human history.
Oh, that looks good on me.
The Gap, the only clothing store named for a taint, located between Vera Wang and the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
Lois decides the family doesn't even need a TV anymore. Meg agrees, saying TV is outdated and everyone just live streams on their own devices now.
Everyone just streams now on their individual devices.
Who is this person who speaks to me as if I needed his advice?
That comment hits Peter like a critical strike. In response, he calmly, rationally, and totally normally throws Meg out the window of a castle, resulting in her instant death. Holiday spirit, everyone.
Quiet up there!
Sorry, just demonstrating I'm still relevant by making a very old movie reference.
Number 11, Tossed into a Coffin, Season 12, Episode 4. Remember when Meg accidentally spills food on a huge school bully? He doesn't accept her apology. Instead, he promises to crush her like an ant on Friday afternoon.
So sorry!
What's your name, dude?
Meg Griffin!
3 o'clock, Friday. I will destroy you.
Terrified, Meg borrows Chris's back brace for extra defense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need it for the fight.
She's so scared she even begs Lois to let her transfer schools. But that's a no, because Peter already blew all their money building a ridiculously grand staircase inside the house. Priorities.
Why, Glenn Quagmire, it's been 10 years if it's been a day.
Meg tries a desperate plan. She leaks an embarrassing video of herself to get expelled. Unfortunately, it's so painfully uninteresting that nobody watches it, except Stewie.
Come on, really? Ooh.
You know what? Good for her.
Next, Meg hires 4 big tough guys to protect her. They charge $1,000, which Meg agrees to, while pointing out she doesn't exactly have Judge Judy money.
Hi, I'm Judge Judy. I get paid $45 million a year to yell at people who have nothing. Now, here's an ad about a fat people disease you have.
Sadly, the bully beats all 4 of them and leaves a message. Meg is next.
Oh no!
Panicking, Meg runs into a bathroom, crying and convinced she's about to die, and that she won't even get a proper funeral. And in the darkest punchline of all, Peter literally throws her into the grave of someone else's funeral. Curtain.
Thanks, didn't want to pay for the hole.